Hey guys, it's Phil Martin here and happy 2018. Can you believe it's 2018 and it's almost February in 2018. So this year I've had so many people ask me, is it a good time to sell? Is it a good time to buy? Are prices just spiraling out of control? Am I paying too much? Or, if I sell my home, how am I going to buy the next one? We're going to talk about that because it's true. Our market is just absolutely hot. There are some things that are changing, but it's still a great market. For example, in December, in all of MLS in North Texas, we can see we had almost 9,000 sales, up 12% from December 2016. The days on market here has gone to 53. That's 10% higher than it was December last year. Okay. And so the average price has also gone up 8% on all of MLS. Now, this is not just, if you look at just Collin County, this number is much higher. If you look at Tarrant County, it's going to be more along these lines. So, but in general, we've gone up 8% in 1 year. And the number of new listings in December as compared to the year prior, again, up 6%. So there's more homes coming on the market. They're getting more money for them. More are being sold, but it's taking a little longer for those homes to be sold. And what that means is there's still pretty darn good demand for homes here in North Texas, but it's kind of the rate of demand is slowing down just a little, but it is still a seller's market. So a lot of people say, what's causing that? And this is a great set of information here, which will kind of give you a great understanding of that. If we took DFW, Houston, Austin, San Antonio, in just 2017, Dallas Fort Worth added almost 92,000 jobs. We're one third to 50% what the other big metropolitan cities are getting at in Texas. So are we different just from the economic growth? Absolutely, we're different. We are steaming forward. Those markets are beginning to slow down on the real estate side. We're still kind of forging right ahead because of the organic growth. In the last 7 years, look at this number. It's crazy. We've added almost 750,000 jobs, right, in North Texas. That's, again, a third to 50% or more than those other three metropolitan areas. We're projected to go over 1 million new jobs in 10 years. So they don't see the organic growth driven by new jobs and business in North Texas to be slowing down too much, right? It'll slow down some. The rate of growth, I guess, will slow, but it's still anticipated to be a very robust and very healthy economy for the foreseeable couple of years. And so, is it really a good time to buy or sell? And I always say, I always say, if you need to buy or sell, it's a great time to get that done. But if you're just thinking of selling or you're thinking of buying, your situation's gonna dictate your circumstances, the financial picture, the timing picture, the job picture. So it always just it depends, right? It may be a great time. It may be worth waiting for a little bit, but it's always worth planning and preparing, and that's what we do best here. And we can help you make an informed decision around the questions that come up on this. Now, price bands matter. If you're looking at homes above 500,000, that is where the rate of growth is decreasing the most, okay? The demand is flattening. What that means? That's where you get higher days on market. That's where that big statistic of increase in days on market is occurring. Below 500, demand is good, but below 275, demand is very strong. And I call it a food fight when you're trying to get a home in that price range. And if you're selling, you pretty much are in the driver's seat. And so it really not only do price bands matter, but location in the metroplex matters as well. Where that house is located, the dirt that it's sitting on will absolutely have a big thing to do with, or a big input in the information that you have. And what's really important is call us for an in-depth consultation. Information is free, and we can do an analysis second to none on exactly what your home is worth, and tie that together with what you can expect when you walk away, or what can you expect when you buy it. We have programs that will help you almost eliminate all of your closing costs if you're buying. There's all kinds of information that we can provide to you. Now let me just show you a snippet of one of the tools that we use to help do our analytics. Now here is a graph of just Collin County on homes that were sold over the last year in a price range of 350 to 500. And you can see the average days on market, they went down during the summer when the buying is at its highest. But from December of January 17, the days on market at the end of the year, we started climbing way up high. Okay. So the days on market, as we indicated before, for all of MLS, it's still, that impact is here in Collin County in this price band as well. But if we take this and we look at a 3-year overlap on this particular statistic, red is 2017, blue is 2016, and green is 2015. Look at in 2015 and 16, days on market out in the second half of the year were really low, demand really up. But look at what's happening in the last part of our 2017 now. So our demand is up. So this indicates that the demand for homes is slowing down. It doesn't mean it's still not good because of our economy. It's just not that super white hot that it was out in here, okay? And we can kind of go forward, and we'll do this sort of analysis just for your home in your neighborhood, in your zip code. And it's so informative. And we can look at average sold to ask price. I wanted 100,000. Did I get 100,000? And you can see that in both prior years, we got more, a larger percent of what we were asking for than we did on average in 2017. So we get a little pullback, a little pushback by the buyers, but you know, the prices are still going up. What happens is the sellers will say, well, I want more, the market is hot, and they'll tend to overreach on the price. And so the buyers are pulling them back a little bit, but they're still paying more. So the units sold, this is very interesting. Units sold, we're still selling more now than ever, and we will continue. Most likely we will continue to sell more now than in the past 2 years. So the demand is still very high. You see prices are increasing. And here we go, average price. Look at what happened in 2017. Right? Our average prices kind of rode this bar right in here. 2 years prior, we had some big old swings. And especially out here in 2015, it was higher, ended really low. But look what's happening as we go into December, which is usually the slowest month. But in December, it looks like the year is gearing up on the price point to really increase. But if we look at all of North Texas, here's the bottom line. Will prices still keep going up? Well, in the past 6 years, you can see on average in all of North Texas, we've seen a 56% increase just over that 6 years. Now, I showed you that the employment statistics, and everybody knows that more jobs keep coming. And so there's more people moving here. So the odds of prices increasing are still really good. Again, in the higher price points, the demand is flattening a little. The middle price points is still pretty robust. If you're trying to buy in the lower price points, you really need to be prepared to get into that market and be successful. And of course, that's what we do here at Q Realty. So I hope this has been informative. I hope if you have any questions, I really hope that you give me a call. We'd love to hear from you. Have a great day.